Okay, so I'm on day 2 of taking the Orlistat 120 milligrams, I think it's called, capsules, which if no one knows, I'm sure you do, but if no one knows, it's a weight loss aid. Yeah, it is an aid. It is an aid. So yeah, so I'm on day 2. I haven't done a vlog of day 1, so I'll just give you a brief little thing. So day 1 I had, for breakfast, I had 2 slices of Danish white bread and a bit of butter on both. Was full fat. I also had, what did I have? I think that was it for breakfast. Then for lunch, I had, again, 2 slices of Danish white bread with butter, and I had 2 egg whites, which is gutting because I love my eggs, especially the yellow part, but apparently that's the fattest part, so yeah, so I had the egg whites, and I'm pretty sure I had some ketchup on the top, but that's what I had. For dinner, I had, I don't know what it's called, but it's, I want to say escalope. I don't know what an escalope is, but it's popped up in my head. But it had cauliflower in it, and it had a load of vegetables inside it. But that was most of my fat allowance, because that was 14.6 or 14.7 grams of fat in that, which I think you're only allowed 15 grams in one meal or something. So I had one of those, and then with that I had a load of veg. I'd probably say 1 ladle, 1 ladleful of veg. So it had like peas, sweet corn, carrots, and that was it. And oh my god, and that's all I'd ate. Oh, actually, no, tell a lie, sorry. And then for snack as well, with my lunch, was a bit naughty. I had a big bag of Sensation crisps. It was a share bag. But other than that, that's all I had yesterday, which I'm feeling it today. I was fine with, because a lot of people say with Orlistat is that you end up loose, down below. And that sounds a bit rude, but the back passageway, you end up a bit loose. But I was fine. But apparently you only end up loose if you have too much fat, more than what you're meant to have. Because obviously it's the whole point of the tablets is it pops out the excess fat. So your body's not consuming it or something. So yeah, so I had that. I've had the tablets, obviously with it. I have 3 meals a day, and it's a side plate size. So I'm trying to remember everything, because obviously this is my first video. I'm probably going to be in a lot and rambling on, and I'm so sorry because I don't know how to edit this video. But I'm sure I'll get there eventually. But yeah, I've not been passing wind. I've not had loose stools. I have been drinking my drinks that I've been drinking. I don't drink tea. I don't drink coffee. But I drink. It's not as diluted as it should be. But oh, that looks like I've had Fanta, doesn't it? I haven't. That's not Fanta. Wish it was, but it's not. It's just an old bottle that I've rinsed out God knows how many times and filled up. But anyway, that's diluted, no sugar juice, squash, whatever you want to call it. And obviously I've been drinking that. Then last night, had my I skipped my multivitamin, but it was only because I'd forgotten to take it during the day and I was going to have it at night, and then I realised that I had to have my levothyroxine, which is for my underactive thyroid. And with the levothyroxine thing, you can't, as far as I'm aware, you can't have no tablets or any sort of medication or anything like that 4 hours before or 4 hours after or something. So, and then because obviously the Orlistat, you have that with your meals, I was like, well, how can I have my levothyroxine in the morning, which is what I normally do, if then I've got to wait 4 hours before I can have my first meal, which would be my breakfast. So I'd worked it out that I was having my thyroid ones at night time before I go to bed, but it would mean that my last meal would have to be around 5 o'clock if I was going to bed at 9, for example. What else is it? So I didn't have my multivitamin last night, which is a bit naughty because you're meant to have them with these tablets, with the Orlistat. But I had my thyroid one last night. That's done. Had a nice little sleep. I did wake up a couple of times, but it just went straight back to sleep. This morning, I had, obviously day 2, I had all my tablets that I needed to. So I had to have some D3 because my last blood test said that I was a bit lacking in some Sally Sunshine with my skin and whatnot. But we won't go into that, whatever. I'll be rambling. So I had my D3 this morning. I had the multivitamins, made sure I had them. I had my iron tablets. And I had an Orlistat with my breakfast, which I had, for breakfast I had 2 slices of toast with butter on, full fat again. Because I've got to wait until I do the shopping tomorrow before I can get low fat. So I have to use what I've got at the moment. So I've got full fat butter on the 2 Danish white toast, and I had 2 egg whites again, some pepper, and this time had some barbecue sauce. My sister turned her nose up at that one. She was like, barbecue sauce with egg? Yes, it's actually quite nice, or at least I like it anyway. So I had that. Toileting's been fine. I have got a headache, which isn't going. Don't know if it's because I'm not counting the calories, but kind of like looking back at it, I don't know whether yesterday was probably not enough calories, so it could be why I've got a headache. Or I don't know whether it's because I had both, because with the D3 vitamin tablets, it said for me to have 2 a day, but I had both together this morning. I don't know whether I can do that, but it didn't say I couldn't on there. And it doesn't say to take 2 at the same time or take them separately. So I don't know. But anyway, so I don't know if it's because of obviously that or whether I've not had enough calories, I don't know. I've not snacked. I've just had my lunch. It is now 12:19 and I have just had my lunch. I had, it's going to be very repetitive. I had 2 slices of toast, full fat butter. I didn't have egg whites this time. What did I have? No, it was literally just 2. I've only just had it, my brain. And no, it's not this whole weight loss thing. I've always had bad memory loss. Well, it's not memory loss, but, you know. Anyway. So, yes, I had 2 pieces of toast, full fat butter. So, yeah, just like that. What else did I have? Oh, yeah. Idiot me. I had this. I'm naughty. Okay, this is the first coffee I've had, okay? So, I had this. I finished. It's really nice. Which 500 mils of iced coffee flavour milk. Now, it does say on the back, where is it? That it does serve 2. Yes, I had the whole lot to myself. I drank for 2. But anyway, it's half the pack is 4 grams of fat. So obviously, because obviously I had the whole thing, that would be 8 grams of fat that I've had. Protein's quite good. Half a pack is 8.3. So what do I have? 16.6 or something. I didn't look at that, did I? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have half a pack. I shouldn't have half. I suppose I shouldn't even have half, to be honest. Half a pack of sugar is 21 grams. That's actually quite a lot. Oh, I didn't look at that. Oh my God. She daily recommended of sugar is 90 grams. And I've basically that's 21 grams a half. It's 42 grams. 42 grams of sugar in just that whole bowl. Yeah, I don't recommend. Don't have that one. Oh, I've still got one bottle left. Oh, that's very moist, but I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to cancel that on my... I get that with my milkman. I don't get it with my milkman, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so, yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm going to have to cancel that out, my order. Okay. Okay, so we now know not to have that again, okay. Well, that's gutting. And there was me on a hype thinking, oh my God, that's fine, I can have the whole bottle. There was me thinking half a bottle's not going to do me, I've got to have the whole bottle. And I've just gone and ruined that. Because the sugars are quite high. Anyway, we always have a slip up, don't we? Everyone has a slip up. Gutting it's on the second day though. Well, I suppose it's better on the second day, isn't it? Get it over and done with. I probably need the sugar anyway. But anyway, so that's all I've had so far. It looks like I'm going to have to watch my sugar intake later on now. Mind you, oh yeah, there's probably sugar in other things. Well, there obviously is, but look, I'm rambling. Okay, anyway, let's go back on track. Okay, so skipping everything. Oh my God, we're in 13 minutes already of me rambling. Okay, right. So my story, I'm 34. I'm a single mother to 3 children. I have a 14-year-old daughter, a 13-year-old son who's autistic and dyspraxic, and he's got sensory processing disorder. Yeah, and I also have a 8-year-old daughter. So it'd be nice to lose the weight. I'm currently, yesterday when I weighed myself, because obviously you have to weigh yourself before taking these, because the doctor has said that you need to lose, or I need to lose 5% of my body weight in the 12 weeks of this prescription, because they give you 12 weeks worth. And if I have not lost 5% of my body weight, then they will not give me no more, basically, because it obviously clearly isn't working for me. But there's a lot of reviews saying how brilliant it is, so I'm kind of being a bit optimistic at the moment. Hopefully, optimistic, positive, a bit positive, I suppose. And yeah, so yesterday's weight, I weighed myself a hefty 30 stone, 0 pounds. I'm going to weigh myself weekly. But we shall see. I will pop up another video. Should I do a daily vlog? Should I do a daily vlog? I think I'll do a daily vlog. That way, you can see what I have every day then, can't you? Obviously, it's not going to be... The first few days, it's, you know, it's not going to be healthy that I've done so far. Not really. But I've got my shopping coming tomorrow. I need to re-edit it. Just because it was one of those where you have to book the slot, you know, and you have like 2 hours to quickly do it. And me, I'd take forever doing the blooming shopping online. God help me if I was actually in store. That normally takes me forever. But no, I want to kind of like get, you know, I just filled it up with loads of snack ideas that was low fat, you know, like yogurts and porridge, because apparently porridge is good. Although I noticed it is quite high in, I think it was fat. But apparently that was a good snack for, not snack, breakfast. So I don't know. I just got to work it all out, really. I want to make myself a diary as well, so I can write it all down, and then it'd be a bit easier for me to explain on here. Then you're not going to hear me for 20 odd minutes of rambling randomly, because it'd just be written down for me to just say. Because at the moment I'm just thinking on the spot and it's just not working. But yeah, no, going back through it all, just a quick brief thing. So I'm 30 stone. I want to try and get down to 10 stone. That's my end goal. Obviously, it's not going to be overnight as much as I want it to. The doctor put me forward to the hospital for weight loss surgery, which that's still on the cards, you know, because my BMI is like 69 or whatever it is, which is quite high. And I am seeing a dietitian, which I've been seeing for about a year. It's under a year, I think. It was the beginning of this year, I think it was. But you might as well say almost a year. And they want, you know, I've been doing the whole eating on a side plate. I got rid of all my dinner plates because that was too tempting for me. Because I need to train my brain, basically. I've got rid of all the breakfast bowls. We now have little snack pots to use as breakfast bowls, because I worked out you can fit the 30 grams of cereal in these snack pots. So I'll probably show you that at some point, which, you know, helps me, you know, it trains your brain a bit, like, oh, you know, like with a big dinner plate, you're like, oh, and you put a little tiny bit of food on there, you're like, oh, that's not a lot. Whereas if you have a side plate and you put the same amount of food on there, it looks a lot, because obviously it's deceiving, isn't it? So yeah, so that's why I've kind of like swapped out dinner plates to side plates. I've swapped out breakfast bowls for little snack pots. It's benefiting the kids as well. So my children, obviously you're not meant to really put your children on diets, are you? But my two youngest, they were getting a bit on the chubby side, and, you know, the NHS thing even saying they was chubby and they needed to lose weight and whatnot. So obviously cutting down on the portions and what sizes, because I was piling the plate and telling them, you've got to eat that. You do not leave it. You're not getting down from that table until you've finished it. You know the whole things you shouldn't say, but you do. You don't want wastage or whatnot, and you're worried that they're not filling themselves up. And yeah, I did that. And yeah, so they're getting a nice healthy weight now, so which is good. And if I can get my weight down as well, then that'd be brilliant for them. Anyway, So if I haven't bored you, I'll probably have you probably clicked out at like the first few minutes, me rambling. But look at me, I look a mess. Hopefully do myself up a bit better tomorrow. But yeah, okay. So I'll see you tomorrow. And look forward. Like if you're watching this in a few years' time or something, hopefully, once you get to the end of my videos, I'll actually be a lot skinnier. In fact, I will do but I make up an Instagram and I will do a before photo and pop on there. If I can figure out how to add it onto this video or one of my videos, you know, soon, then I'll do that. Because I know people can do that, but I need to figure out how to do all this editing and whatnot. Be nice to edit out stuff and get rid of my ums and bake it so I'm not rambling as much. But, okay. Anyway, if you're on this journey with me, let's do this. Okay, see you tomorrow.